Hello, it has been requested that I update, and I don't really have anything that I feel comfortable talking about, but I will explain why I don't feel comfortable talking in my current situation. Um, I don't exactly have the most popular opinions, and people on YouTube or the internet in general are very unforgiving of unpopular opinions, and I live with other people. So if I get doxxed, it's not just my house that my address that's going to be looked up and discovered on the internet. And if someone threatens to kill my entire everyone who lives with me, well, that's a real problem. See, I personally can deal with death threats, but I'm worried about this because I can't talk about this public with people face to face without some Christian telling me that I'm an offense to God and I should be wiped from existence. Oh, such a noble and kind Christian. However, but see that, and I just don't think that the internet would be any nicer, to be honest. And also, what I just said is probably the nicest way that they've said it. They've said it. One person has even outright told me that he was going to slit my throat and stuff my body in the sewer. And I'm just, by the way, only Christians feel this way about me. I guess but they are the most popular religion right now with 81% in America alone. I don't know about the rest of the world, but America is pretty full of Christians. So they and that's but that is one of the reasons that I talked about my actual religious beliefs, my current religious beliefs. Most of the time, the people are mad at me as I'm talking about the events that I experienced while I was in high school, the religious beliefs that I held while I was in high school, the things that I did while I was in high school. And the fact that I lived through them is very offensive to Christians. Um, but I don't. I'm trying to stretching very hard to make this a video 10 minutes long because I don't really want to touch into that subject. I'm just explaining. I guess I don't know. I've spent a minute and a half explaining why I don't want to talk about it yet. Um, but yeah, there are I live with other people. I don't live alone. I'm going to be living alone soon. I was just a waiting list as the situation of homelessness in America is actually quite dire, and I am technically homeless right now. I pay these people rent, but I'm not on the lease, uh, and I I'll be I'll be on the lease with them next, well, the next place we go. But I'm still going to move to the new place once I move down the waiting list for the other place to live alone on my fixed income from being schizophrenic. And then I'll upload a video every day, and I'll just talk about whatever bullshit that comes to my mind, and that is quite frequently the experiences that I had in high school. I don't, but it also is frequently not. I That's why I feel the need to. I have stuff to upload currently, as I have other things on my mind, but right now, in particular, I, I, I don't know. I've been trolling Christians a lot on the internet this month, because 2016 has been a big year for Christians to complain about taking the Christ out of Christmas, and I am ever so happy to point out to them that it had nothing to do with Christ in the first place. I through my trolling, I figured out that there is more than one Wiccan holiday celebrated around this time of year, and that there is even some songs about it. You know, the 12 Days of Christmas. Well, that's about Yule. And the Yule, you know how they talk about the Yuletide cheer? Well, Yule is a Wiccan celebration of nature, much like the one that I was exposed to previously about the tree sacrifices and whatnot. How and Um, and the person that I talked to believed that the tree sacrifice may have been a early primitive uh, tradition of Yule that was replaced or outright gotten rid of. But it was how it has been, how it became to be was that it wasn't about sending you the perfect tree to the realm of the nature god anymore. It was, if the gods of nature weren't happy, then the sun wasn't going to come up in the morning. So the entire celebration was to make the gods of nature happy so that they would allow the sun to shine on us. And I that and when I think about it, that has a little more influence on today's society than the original one, the other one that I was exposed to did, as there are songs about it still. So, but I just find it so funny that Christians, they're all, everybody knows that Halloween was originally a pagan holiday now, but they still refuse to admit that so was Christmas. It actually came from the same religion. Well, not the same religion, kind of the same religion. The Celtics had that religion as well, some of them, but their Halloween was one of their own specific to that culture, and the Christians stole it from that culture. It was less of a religious holiday and more of a cultural holiday. And so, but I I mean, nobody gives a fuck that Halloween came from that, because it's pretty clear that Halloween's all spooky and scary and edgy and all that other stuff. So all the people that were celebrating Halloween don't give a fuck that it's not a Christian holiday, because most of them weren't Christians anyway, and the ones that are Christians, I don't know, like, they don't even celebrate it right. They're not celebrating the way that they have been told to celebrate it. It's supposed to be All Hallows Eve, then All Saints Day, and then, coincidentally enough, directly after All Saints Day is the Día de Muertos. I don't know Spanish, but the Day of the Dead. And so three days right there: All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, Day of the Dead. And those 3 days in the Celtic belief system, those 3 days were when the spirit world and the physical world would merge and become one. But yeah, it's getting close to 10 minutes now, so I don't really have anything to say about that. I basically this I feel there's other people can claim that Christianity is logically stupid, but because I can't escape the possibility that there is a God because of my schizophrenia, if I don't take my meds, I literally talk to them. I've seen them. I don't have any way to provide proof to somebody else, but I personally have witnessed the proof. I've seen, heard, and talked to a God. However, Christianity is also spiritually stupid, not just logically stupid. But I will go more into that later video.